Good morning, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Connolly Tarot today for this reading. Alright, but before I go any further, firstly, a big thank you to you all for watching the channel and following me and subscribing to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, love to have you on board. A few catch-up things. Our tickets went on sale today for our platform event for Linda and I. Only 30 tickets there, so first in, best dressed. If you're interested, the link is on my Facebook page. I don't think I put it on the YouTube channel, so I might see if I can do that a little bit later. But you can certainly go over to my Facebook page and find it over there. 2 classes up for now, tarot. A beginner's class. I've done an intermediate class first because I know people are waiting for that, and then I'm going to do another intermediate one later, but at the moment an intermediate and a beginner's class are up, so if you're interested, just contact me, details in the box below. No readings out of Port Kembla for the next 2 weeks. We are on essential services. I'm not really sure whether I count as an essential service. I'd like to think I do, but maybe essential in terms of the morning readings. And I think that's about everything. I am home and available for readings at the moment. So if you are interested in a reading, please contact me. And a huge thank you to those who are following me on TikTok too. Again, thank you for your support. It's been wonderful. All right, let's see what's going on in the What's Cracking world this morning. Oh, then you love it. There are times sometimes when I pull the card out and I think you couldn't have anything more perfect here than the Fool card. So the Fool card is a card that talks about having a brand new start. But this is about sort of just leaping in and not really worrying about, the risk or, taking a chance on something. It's very much about sort of just enjoying the ride. The Fool card can be seen sometimes as a little foolish because this energy isn't about really considering whether you're doing the right thing or not. It's just about going for it and taking a risk. So the Fool starts off a new phase in the major arcana of the tarot. So when the Fool comes out, you've completed some sort of cycle here and you're ready to move on. So a new start coming in for many of you. A new start that requires you to make some sort of choice here, because we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a choice between 2 very similar options, but because they're swords, there is a very strong feeling that something has to be cut loose or cut free in order to make this decision. So the Two of Swords is what I always see as a very difficult decision, and something that may sort of get you sitting on the fence here, because in order to make this decision, there has to be a really huge decision made about what you want to take forward in your life. So it very often results in that sort of sitting on the fence or that stalemate energy. All right, so the Temperance card is here. I want to say the universe is saying to me here that it's time. It's time you make a decision and take some sort of leap of faith here. For some of you, it may be just about cutting loose from your past with the swords. For others of you, it may be releasing an old situation or an old relationship. Whatever this is, it's about cutting something free and moving forward. But the universe is saying here, you can't wait around any longer. I feel like this is the poke in the back before the tower comes in. So there's a very strong energy here that you have to make a decision now. You have no other choice. It's just the way it's going to have to be. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. Wow, okay. Now, I don't know if this situation is causing you a great deal of grief or anxiety, or whether cutting something free makes you feel really uncomfortable here. And maybe it's a combination for you of both, or maybe it's because it has this energy here that either you are not wanting to let go of something and you're fighting to hold on to it, or you fear that if you let go of something, I sort of want to talk to you about your identity, because I feel like something here is holding fast to your identity. So maybe for some of you, you're in a really toxic job, toxic relationship, maybe in some sort of karmic situation here, because there's very much this energy of identifying with it. So maybe you're in a relationship where everybody sort of sees you as being a certain kind of person because you're in this relationship, or you're in this job because this job recognizes the position and you're not sure if you could attain that somewhere else. But there's something about you not wanting to set something free here because it sort of somehow resonates with who you are. So you fear by letting go that you're letting go of something here. Wow, okay. You're letting go of something that's creating a great deal of anxiety. There's a love offer here, and it's somebody from your past here. Somebody who either sees you as a person who has it all. This is for me, you know, that energy of the one that got away. I feel like somebody is coming in here. Let's just go back. I feel like you're getting an opportunity here that involves some sort of decision, and the universe is saying the time is right now. Something is about to happen. This could have been something you've been anxious about, but I feel like this is anxiety about a decision that needs to be made. I definitely have a cup being offered here, possibly Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but definitely someone from your past. You could see this person as your one, or they see you as their one. But whatever this is here, this person is incredibly important to you. And I'm not really sure why you're having trouble making a decision, because if you see them as this person, that to me says, you know, you want to jump on it. But I feel like here there's sort of this energy of maybe reconsideration. Maybe it's making you anxious as to whether it can work. Maybe you're anxious as to how to move forward, but something here is telling me it's not an easy decision to make. Okay. So I feel like you may have walked away from a situation in the past because it wasn't going well. There may have been a decision here to leave something behind. And I know with the Five of Swords, it's never something that you want to do. It's something you're either forced to do or that you feel that you have no choice in. This is sort of an energy of, like I always say, winning the battle but not the war. So it's like giving up on something, even though you know it's, I guess, you know, I mean, it might be giving up something like chocolate. You don't really want to give up the chocolate, but maybe you need to lose weight. So the choice is, do I give up chocolate and get on my journey, or do I continue to eat the chocolate and just not do what I need to do that's best for me? That's the sort of energy the Five of Swords gives off. Let's see where we go. All right, so we have the King of Swords. Could be dealing with a Lib, Gemini, Aquarius here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is really, look at this energy. Whoever this person was, there was a great sadness in letting this person go. And I feel like here you cut this person loose for some reason. Because here with this Eight of Swords, Five of Cups energy, there was a great disappointment, a great sadness. And I feel like you really felt the loss of this person. So there's a very strong feeling that this was an exceptionally difficult decision for you to make here. But I feel like you had to make it for whatever reason. There was a lot of sadness about the past here. A lot of sadness. Now, for some of you, this may be not a decision about this person, but an opportunity to let this person go and to move on with your life. And I feel like that could be the case here with this Five of Cups. Let me just keep going here. All right, so I have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may have been married to this person with the Queen of Pentacles here. The High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. You know, there is something you know innately that you have to let go here. There is something you know deep within you that has to be released. Now, for me, you physically definitely walked away from this person. Something completed here. And there was a great deal of disappointment, but I feel like here, with the energies that are here, for some unknown reason, you feel very tied and bound to this situation still. So maybe it's creating a lack mentality for you. And if you're in this lack mentality and still holding on to their energy, then you are creating this Five of Cups for yourself. So it's this energy of being stuck in maybe even a victim mentality here. But you are creating great sadness for yourself because you're blocking your blessings here. So the choice may be about letting them go completely, especially with this High Priestess. Because what I'm feeling here is the universe is saying to you, you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You have no idea where this situation may end up, but you need to let it go because it's blocking your current energies. So you may not be able to manifest because you're constantly in this mindset of lack. All right. Three of Cups. With the Three of, wow, okay, this is so straightforward for me. You have to choose here to leave something behind. You have to trust the universe with the High Priestess. What is unknown here, you can't hang on to what is not known. Something here has to be released. And I feel like with this soul contract, even though you feel really bound to this person, I feel like you could have a very strong 5D telepathic sort of connection to this person. But you need to start, it's like your life is on hold here and you've got this brand new start coming in and you need to let it go. And it's like what is not known here with this Three of Cups and this High Priestess. You can't know what's in your future. And what you're hanging on to is an illusion. And you've got to finish out this cycle. Because there's a new start waiting for you here. There is something new waiting to start. You're being given some sort of choice here. But for some of you, this may be, the time to let something go. Because I feel like you don't know what's going to happen in the future. And you are anxious about whether you're going to get a new start with this person. You may feel like here that you've missed an opportunity. But when I look at the High Priestess here, I feel like you're being asked here to let something go and to let go of your energy that's attached to it because it's holding you back on your dreams. It's holding you back from this Ace of Pentacles. So you're still clinging on to an old energy here. Now, for some of you, it might not be about a person. It could be about another situation. It could be about a family situation. But whatever this is, it's overplaying in your head. So you'll know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I feel like it's just the limitations here. Sometimes it's just about having this attitude of not being able to reach where you want to. And it's creating this sadness within you that needs to be released. I feel like a lot of you working through karmic energy at the moment, trying to release some sort of, wow, so Three of Wands coming through. Wow, 3 and 2. So you're not being future focused. That's quite plain in this reading. What you're doing is you're focusing on the past here. This is past focus. And the universe is saying you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You need to be focused on the future here. You have a choice to focus forward and focus on your abundance here. But you're not. You're still focused on the past, what you've lost, what you've left behind. Seven, yeah, you're stubbornly holding on here. The Lover's card is here. And the Queen of Wands. You could be holding on to a person, absolutely. But I feel like here, there's a choice. There's a choice to move forward here. Maybe you have an opportunity at something new here with the Lover's card. Possibly with a fire sign. And you may be asked to give up what you've been holding on to move forward here. Because you're sort of stubbornly still holding on to something. Alrighty. Let's pull an oracle card. All right, we have the smoky mirror, 47. You know, sometimes I can use cards for years and not really see cards, which I think is really incredibly funny, because this card doesn't ring a bell, and I'm wondering if I've read it before. The smoky mirror represents the aspects of what is implied yet cannot be immediately known in the world, the mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious causality. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. The smoky mirror can also represent a state of denial or the inability or refusal to see the truth. When the symbol of the smoky mirror appears, you're invited to see beyond your own self. Acknowledge that, past the limits of your current ability to perceive, there is a vast, interconnected world where events are orchestrated in divine order, but challenging to fully grasp. Now is the time to trust that no matter what the current conditions of your world reflect, in the hidden realms all aspects of the human journey are celebrated, the beauty and the darkness, the misery and the courage. No matter where you are on your journey, know that some things are meant to be a mystery. Oh my goodness, isn't that just beautiful? That's why we have this here. So I said, I don't think you're supposed to know what happens in the future, and you're hanging on to an illusion because you don't know what's going to happen. No matter where you are on your journey, know that some things are meant to be a mystery, which you are meant to understand only through experience. Take heart, for the smoky mirror will ultimately show you beauty and wonder once the fog lifts the distortion you see now. Okay, so that makes a whole lot of sense here. So what's happening by hanging on to some sort of past energy here, you're distorting your view of the future. And the future holds abundance here for you. But in hanging on to some sort of energy here, whether it's a person, a situation, or just a lack mentality or a way of being or doing, you're not allowing yourself to move into this new energy. And the future is unknown. So whatever you're hanging on to is stopping you from having something beautiful in the future, because you're trying to either predict or control the direction you're going in. And with the High Priestess here, you're not supposed to know. I will leave you with that. Thank you.